Welcome to ViewTheRace.com. This is the Road to Hope Marathon from Hamilton, Ontario. The race starts at ArcelorMittal Dofasco Park and quickly takes a right on First Road East. Now all runners will be bused to ArcelorMittal Dofasco Park, where they will enjoy a warm waiting area that includes plenty of room to stretch and plenty of washrooms. Now the Road to Hope Marathon is part of the Hamilton Race Weekend, which includes a 1K costume run, a 5K and a 10K on Saturday, and a half marathon relay, and full marathon on Sunday. Now these races are popular events with as many as 4,000 runners competing in one of these races on the weekend. So great weekend in Hamilton. As you can see off to the left, beautiful views of Lake Ontario. Now this is a very fast marathon course, just a few rolling hills at the beginning of the race, and there are also very few turns on this course. So it is a very fast course, and it is also the #1 Boston Marathon qualifier in Canada. So if you want to qualify for Boston, this is definitely the race for you. So we run through the 5K mark. Now in any marathon, it's important not to go too fast at the beginning of the race. And on this race course, the whole second half is either downhill or completely flat. So you definitely want to save your energy for the second half of this race. And again, the first half just has a few rolling hills, nothing to be concerned about at all. Now stay to the right side of the road as we'll be taking a right onto 8th Road. Now the next few K of this race, we'll be heading south away from the lake. Just beautiful farm country to run through on the left and right as we cross through 10K. Now stay the right side of the road as we'll be taking a right onto Green Mountain Road. With so few turns on the course, it's very easy just to zone out for these miles. Hopefully these should be easy miles for you. It's nice and flat. Just settle into a nice pace at the beginning of this race. Now at this point in the race, we're actually heading back towards ArcelorMittal Dofasco Park, where the race started, as we cross through 15K. Now we're not going to be running by the park, but we'll be crossing over First Road East, which was the road that the race started on. Just going to continue straight through these stop signs. At this point in the course, we'll break out of the farm country as we start to head towards the city of Hamilton. Now we're going to have a nice downhill here, and then as we take this left-hand turn, we have a bit of an uphill. Now this is probably the toughest uphill of the day, and it's very short, just to give you an idea of how flat this course is. Now stay to the right side of the road as we'll be taking a right onto Mud Street. I'm going to cross through the 20K mark. Now these lights, we're going to continue straight. Now the next section of this course is very interesting. We're actually going to run 5K on the Red Hill Valley Parkway. So stay to the right side of the road as you'll take a right onto the exit ramp to enter the Red Hill Valley Parkway. And the next 5K of this course is completely downhill on the parkway. So very fast part of the course. Again, this will be your only opportunity to run on the parkway during this race. Don't try this in training, obviously, as we cross through the 25K mark. Now at this point in the course, we're heading towards Lake Ontario. Now stay to the right, because we're actually going to take the exit ramp for the exit for Barton Street and go right off the ramp. And then we're going to take a left on Barton Street. Now we'll just have a short section on Barton Street, and then we enter another very interesting part of this course. We're going to transition to the Red Hill Trail. Now this is a hard-packed dirt trail that runs right alongside the Red Hill Valley Parkway. Now runners will have about a 3K section on the Red Hill Trail. Again, the first part of this trail is on hard-packed dirt. as you can see here, and it'll slowly transition to pavement. Again, just a beautiful area to run through. You'll really enjoy this part of the course. As we take a right, the trail will transition to pavement. Again, you'll always see a lot of runners and cyclists on this trail. Now at this point, we're going to go over a really cool pedestrian bridge, which crosses over the QEW as we continue to head towards Lake Ontario. Stay to the left. We'll soon cross through the 30K mark. Now at the end of the Red Hill Trail, we're just going to continue straight across and take a left onto the Waterfront Trail. Lake Ontario is now on our right-hand side. Now if you're trying to qualify for Boston, you couldn't ask for a flatter final 10K of this event. So hopefully you have something left and you can continue to turn those legs over as we start to work our way towards the finish at Confederation Park. Now coming up on the left, we're going to exit the Waterfront Trail and return to the roads. So right here at this cutout, we're going to take a left back to Beach Boulevard and then take a right onto Beach Boulevard. So again, just a short section on the Waterfront Trail before we return to the roads. And we will head back to the Waterfront Trail very shortly. And we'll soon be crossing over and running the final 7K of the race on the Waterfront Trail. Then we're going to cross through the 35K mark. Now stay to the right side of the roads. We'll be taking a right onto Manor Avenue. We're going to cross over to the Waterfront Trail. Now after a short out and back section of about 200 meters, we're going to start running on the Waterfront Trail. Now the final 7K of this race is on the trail. You can see beautiful views of Lake Ontario on the left-hand side. Now this trail is perfectly flat and just the perfect finish to this race. Now this is a very popular area with both runners and cyclists, walkers. You always see a ton of people out on the trail. Lakeland Cartway is on the right-hand side. We can race some go-karts. Again, just absolutely beautiful views on the left. Now for the final few K, you just got to maintain your concentration and keep your speed up. You're almost there. The course will not hold you back. Perfectly flat as we cross through 40K. Now pretty soon coming up on the right-hand side will be Confederation Park. And we're actually going to run by parts of the park and then take a right and finish. The finish of the race is in the parking lot of Confederation Park. So the park is now on the right-hand side. As we go for the final push towards the finish. Now stay to the right side of the trails. We'll be taking a right into the parking lot and sprint to the finish. Thank you for viewing the race at viewtherace.com.